day now. I think day 4. Probably day 3 of actual digging, day 4 of messing around down here. Down in the motherlode area. Got my kids, my little brother, wife, and some family down here at the wife's uncle's claim. See where they've been cleaning out some bedrock. Just got the sluice set up a little bit ago. Ooh, the water's a little cold this morning. Ooh. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. This is the 12 by 47 Dream mat, and right now I have the dredge mat in it. I have the vortex mat over there. We got another, oh, what is that one? 8 by 35, and we got a 10 by 35 over there somewhere. But yeah, I wasn't really prepared to do much for video, but I'll run the sluice for a little bit and see what we can come up with. Might be a little, no, I'll go back. Beautiful place though. Got all this down to bedrock yesterday. Just been starting where the bedrock came out of the water and following it down. Oh shoot! Still don't know if this thing's set up correctly yet. It was running pretty good yesterday. A little slower than I like. Yeah, I'm gonna make some adjustments and come back to this. Well, I got the cells dancing a little better. You can see from like 3 or 4 shovel loads how much black sand's right there. Pretty crazy the amount of black sands that are here, but the cells are dancing around. I'd like a little bit more flow than this, but I don't have much drop. Hi. Let's go for another scoop and see how she goes. Well, I see a lot of guys classifying these things, but man, I really hate wasting my time doing that. Especially if I could just get a little more flow, man, this thing, I just dump it right on there. But it's good enough to clear itself out between shovel loads, so I'm cool with that. Do this for a little bit, see what we come up with. You gonna snorkel? Huh? You gonna snorkel? Yeah. Okay. The water's a little cold. That'll do. What's up? You're gonna be excessively clearing my throat. It's like a lot drier down here than from where I'm from in the North Coast, so it's like allergies or something. I don't know. Dry air. Got a little chunk of rock there. Big boulder. Yeah, I told you, the water's cold. Alright, we'll run a few more scoops through this thing, and if I see anything pop up, I'll bring you guys back. That's quite a bit better. Still not perfect, but what can you say? Huh?
I think it's on fine.
Yeah, it's just not like perfectly straight, but it'll work. Brady's is running deep, but I'm not gonna complain, it's eating it. Not bad for a few hours here. One of these is a nice little chunk too. Nice. Quick little clean out from the 12x47. I'm gonna pan it back, but there's some nicer stuff in there. Sticking my fingers. And lots of lead that came out of there too. There's not as much of this fine stuff as what Brady was getting, of course, because I'm digging in the water, but I mean, every time I turn around, there's little chunkers and stuff. I'm gonna go out there and classify it down before I pan it down anymore. Let's see what turns out. Alrighty. Got some gold showing up over there. Daniel, come check this out. I mean, it doesn't look like what Brady's got going on, but...
Yeah.
See it from there?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Not bad, huh?
You put this in there and clean it out?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a clean out. That's a heck of a hole I dug, though. Dang. Made that rock look a whole lot bigger. But I'll definitely probably dig here again tomorrow because test pans are showing still several colors per pan. Alright, we'll do a clean out and see what we got. Alright, we got Brady with the clean up here. Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What's it looking at? Alright, good. Still getting used to this new GoPro. So, Brady just cleaned out his 8-inch Dream Mat. And we ran it through this little adventure sluice. As you can see, it is freaking loaded with tiny gold. Yeah, I can't wait to see what that turns out in the pan. Not this pan, though. Get your pan ready so you can get that in there. I'll pull this bottom one. You do see a couple little pieces dancing at the bottom, but probably need more than that. Fill that sucker up. Yeah, alright, hold it in your hands. Bring it over here. There's just some old stuck black sand in there. Alright, let's see that sucker real quick. That took about half your cons away. You'll have to go out there and fine tune it, but damn. Yeah, it's just littered with gold. Holy smokes, dude. That's like fucking 50 beach buckets. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. A quick one. Don't worry about this one. I'll put it in mine. I'm gonna go to a calm spot. Or I guess I could just pan it back. Oh yeah, more than half, huh? Every con's gone.
Got 3/4.
Really should pan it down a little more, but I've just seen one little flake this time.
Yeah, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Put down. 2, oh wow.
Like 3 or 4 maybe pieces out of freaking 500. What do we do with this? Alright. Say less. Not bad, Brady, not bad. Quick little inspection. See some fine gold showing up right there. Like I said, I know I seen a picker jump into that one there. Everything looks bigger underwater though, so couldn't easily not be a picker, but it sure looked like one. Good stuff. My little brother's getting this material from. Spot jacking. Not really. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, man. I like digging in the water because then I don't overheat. Poor Daniel. He's up there depressed.
I'd be crying too.
4 specks. He tried telling me he only ran a couple buckets, but I think he for sure ran at least 6 buckets. I don't know. Nah, I think you're just catching all the fine stuff in the roots. Go ahead, that adds up quick. Back over here at the little Dream Mat 8-inch with the Vortex mat. Oh, man, I'm telling you, there's just fine gold all in this thing. You can see it's coming loose in that first or second set right there. Wow. You're gonna do pretty good today. Give her some sauce, dude. Let's see what you got. That's what I love about yours so much. You can like, you got a lot of flow going through there, and it's still catching the fines. Seems like yours builds up a black sand layer though at the top, right next to that slick plate, like a lot more than what mine does. I don't know if there's a difference between dredge mat or not, I don't know.
That whole area is just covered in gold.
Yeah, I think it's sweet. I'll take a look at my spot from yesterday and the day before. We were digging all this. Digging over in here. This was all way up higher, but man, I wasn't really getting anything in that. Here's my other mat, the Vortex, which is probably the one I should have been running today with a little bit of flow that I have. But that's all right. I do love that mat though. I've gotten a lot of gold out of that thing. Yeah, it seems like the deeper we got right here, the less the gold. I still got a couple more flakes out of here, but there's so much work to get to. Such little material, it's not really worth it. And this thing is a lifesaver. I bought it at the Miner's Cache in Redding. Apex brand, but it is like, I've chopped a lot of rock with this thing and it's not even wearing down. Little adventure sluice for the kids. But I mean, I would use that just for testing. Alrighty. Beautiful day. Alright, so I just figured I'd do a quick little test pan up there. See if I'm still in the gold there. And there's still a few flakes. Nothing right home about, but wouldn't take too much to add up. Oh shit. Not too bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors there. Some of the stuff I was getting before is even chunkier than that, but I'll take it. Because where I'm from, well, first off, you can't even sluice anymore where I'm from. But hands and pans only, and it sucks. You can do pans all day long and not get nothing. A couple little flakes. Oh, you're cleaning yours out? What's up?
I don't think I have anything.
Once you get it in your pan, let me see what you got so I can get it on video. Oh shoot, Brady's got some color showing in his. Oh dang, he's working the root bank over there in the bedrock. Lots of roots, but you can see on there he's doing pretty good. He actually, oh, I see more in there. He caught up with me yesterday. I took the day off yesterday and just relaxed. Did some test panning and stuff. He did pretty good for not a lot of material. Wow, he's killing it. There's a ton of gold in there. Cells are still dancing, but he's pretty loaded up with black sand in there. Wow, that's cool. I think he might be whooping my butt today. This little 8-inch, man, I'm telling you. Every time I see it run, I'm that much closer to buying one. You can see my hole now. More big rocks to get out of there. It's cool to see that penny just got stuck in the very first little riffle there. I seen a little bit of green. I'm like, what in the world is that? And then sure enough, it was a old corroded penny. Oh, that's got a cool color too. I'm saving these little weird ones. I can tumble them when I get home. I think it was like 105 yesterday. And where I come from, 70 degrees is hot on the north coast. Yeah. Thank God this water's like 60 degrees, otherwise I'd be dead. I used to use bazooka gold traps and grizzly gold traps, and they did all right. You know, I thought I was doing pretty good because, you know, at the time it was like one of the only things that wasn't, or at least that I knew of, that you could run that you didn't have to classify. So I was thinking, you know, I don't care if I'm losing a little bit because I'm running 3 and 4 times the amount of material as somebody running like a Keen, you know, or a trap or something like that, that are sitting there classifying all day. And then I discovered these, and it has been a total game changer because now I'm actually catching the finds. I can watch what's going on to see if anything's locked up. Like the bazooka, man, it would be locked up and you wouldn't know. You'd have to go down and give it the finger test every freaking 20-30 minutes. But this thing, you can watch it all dance, watch it do its thing, and I'm catching, I wouldn't, not even lying, probably 30% more gold, and able to run it just as fast, if not faster. It's not getting caught in those little grizzly bars with the little sharp rocks. I'll just flick these little holes out here and there. I know you're not probably supposed to touch them, but Again, I'm not doing this for a living. I'm just having a good time. Once a year, come down here. Oh, you got? What do you got?
Not that much and a few nice pieces, but...
See what you got. I'm also not used to this much black sand. This black sand down here is crazy, huh?
Yeah. That's nothing compared to what we were doing.
Oh, you got a chunk right there on the top. You got your snuffer down here? You don't got your snuffer down here, do you? A big old chunk of lead. Got my fingernails are all polished off from cleaning bedrock. Yeah, he's not doing too good at all, actually. Yeah, I was getting that in one pan. Over here.
I didn't really do that before.
You see, probably ran, I don't know, 8 or 9 buckets. I don't think there's anything real. Well, I think these. Just rolled around again to get a little more out of there. But if you're gonna keep running, definitely work this way. I think you were into yesterday's tailings over there, because I was sluicing off of that spot there. Tried to clear as many of the tailings off as we could, but I think he was still in some of them. Just the difference between 3 feet right there, maybe 4 feet. And, you know, I'm getting that much per pan. He's getting that over, I swear it had to have been 5 or 6 buckets out of there. Unclassified. I'm just gonna be over there running this sluice with no material the whole time. Oh, there he is. Dude, you got a ton of gold in your sluice. You have a ton of gold in your sluice. Yeah, it's everywhere. I was looking at it. Go look at it before you dump more in there. The wood, yeah, it's recording. I don't care. That thing's got an invasion of privacy, dude. Thought that fucker was gonna try to land in my ear. It's on. Is it on? Yeah, good. I can't see shit. My hands are full. Alright, so the last time we were out here, we were digging from the bank over and got all the way down to bedrock. We did okay. Between the 3 of us, we probably got, I don't know, probably 2 grams. So we're working over this bedrock hump here, and I decided I was just going to test pan along this little dam that we made, and right behind this huge rock I've been getting 6 or 7 colors per pan then that were somewhat chunky, so we're gonna run it like that. It's kind of hard digging. There's some big rock in there and some clay, but we're gonna do with what we got. Again, we're running all 3 sluices today. We're all kind of digging in a different area. My son's digging right next to me here, so we'll see how that goes. Done a couple of test pans, still seem to be doing pretty good. And of course, once again, the flow is not very good. But what can you do? So I mean, normally I would never have to even touch this, but that's all right. I just caught a really old penny. That was kind of cool. I can't tell what year it is yet, but I'm gonna clean it up when we're done later and see if I can't figure out what year it is. I seen a nice little picker in here too, and it It's rolled its way back into the little hole there like it's supposed to. But it's not really clearing out great, but it'll work. I've seen people running them with a heck of a lot less flow than this and still do pretty well, so we'll keep running them. This clay is not very nice, but I don't feel like digging it out, so, or crushing it up. I just let it run down. I don't care if I lose a little bit. There's like a 6-inch thick layer of clay, and I've test paned it a few times and not really getting anything out of it. A couple of little fly specks, so if it tumbles down the sluice, I'm not that worried about it, especially with this style, because it kind of breaks it up on the way down. Plus the gold should be down in these little holes anyways, so. Alright. Yeah, I plan to do a heck of a lot more video. We've been down here for, I think today's day 7. We got the rest of today and tomorrow, Saturday. And we'll be leaving Sunday, so we won't do anything there, but we'll see what we do, see what we get. We're running these bigger rocks out of here. I could be running the vortex mount, I guess, but I just don't feel like switching it out. We got some family down here that are still using riffles and carpet, and I'm pretty sure I have them sold on these dream mats, because this is a night and day difference compared to that. And they're sitting here all for the rest of the day cleaning out their cons and black sands, and we pan one pan and we're down to the good stuff. So I think they'll be making a couple of orders. Speaking of which, if you guys want to place an order, I have a discount link in my bio, and it'll save you some money. It's great equipment here. Alrighty. Alright, here's the final take from the trip down to the mother road. Some good stuff in there. Nice chunks. Yep. Weigh it up. See what we got in here. Couple of fines on there. No big deal. Not too easy to do this with one hand. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the cup real quick. Six, 7 grams. It's not a real accurate scale, but I mean, we'll call it 6 grams. Not a bad trip for just a shovel and a sluice. Cool, thanks for watching.